The new Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man series on Disney Plus is taking a real spin on the classic Norman Osborn or Green Goblin character. He is not a villain in this series, or at least not yet. And honestly, I hope he doesn't become one. Now, there's still some conflict there. You can see his inner demons. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But we see him filling a mentor role for Peter, much like the MCU used Tony Stark, where this is a person now who is providing financing and protection and guidance for a young Peter Parker who, remember, is just a kid and doesn't really have a father figure in his life. Tony Stark filled that in the MCU. Norman Osborn is filling that in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. But like I said, we're also seeing a little bit of darkness creep in. So while Norman is seen as trying to, abide by the Sokovia Accords and help Ross and make sure that Otto Octavius gets apprehended, he also does a reversal on the classic phrase, with great power comes great responsibility. He says, with great power comes great respect. And he's pushing Peter to not pull his punches. It feels like he's encouraging Peter to go ahead and kill criminals. And he's a kid. So it's pretty intense based on who it's coming from and the level of power disparity that exists there, at least from a financial and a social standpoint, although physically Peter is significantly more powerful at this point than Osborn. We also see Osborn use his flying craft instead of a weapon as a way to rescue Peter when he is beaten by Scorpion. And Osborn does indeed save his life. So it is an interesting dynamic, and now Peter kind of owes him because he did save his life and then brought him into his medical facility to have him healed as well. But there does seem to be some expectations attached to that, although he has repeatedly said that Peter can walk away at any point. What do you guys think? Do you like this take on Norman Osborn? Personally, I love it, and I actually hope they keep him in more of a heroic arc versus turning ultimately into a villain, because that would just be a little too predictable. We'll see.